to it, and let's talk about this Tommy Pham, JOC Pederson incident. So I know it was over fantasy football. It's something that was said in a group chat. Why don't you unpack it a little bit for the viewers?
Yeah, so Tommy Pham, not the nicest guy, as we know, not the most calm on the field. We've seen him, obviously, the little fight scuffle he had with Luke Voigt earlier this year. Obviously, he was stabbed in a bar in the 2020 offseason. That was not great. So before the game on Thursday, Reds Giants, Tommy Pham sees JOC Pederson in the outfield. He decides to go up to him, just like slaps him. Well, everybody's like, what is this for? So apparently he was mad about a fantasy football group chat last season, or a couple years ago. And he just goes up and slaps him. And so this is what Pederson had to say about it after the game. He says, "We're in a fantasy league together. I put a player on the injured reserve. They listed out, add another player. There was a text message in the group saying I was cheating because I was dashing players on my bench. I looked up the rules and sent a screenshot of the rules, how it says when a player is ruled out, you're allowed to put him on the IR. That's all I was doing. It just so happened I had a player, Jeff Wilson, that was out, and he had him on the IR. I said, you literally have the same thing on your team, on your bench. I guess he was in 2 leagues, and one of them, Wilson, was on the IR, and one of them, he wasn't. So maybe that was confusion. In the ESPN league we were in, it was listed as out. It feels similar to what it is. Basically, that was all of it. Not much more to it. So this got Pham so mad. And also, Pederson also sent a GIF in the group chat of, a little poking fun at the Padres. Nothing serious. If you've seen it, it's nothing disrespectful as Pham described it. So Pham just received a 3-game suspension, scratched from the lineup that day. And yeah, pretty mind-boggling decision by Pham, just to, never met JOC in real life before, just goes up and slaps him. Well, your thoughts?
Andrew, I was kind of like blown away, but at the same time I wasn't, because Tommy Pham has been in some run-ins over the last couple seasons, and it's just it was bizarre though. It just went right up to him and slapped him right in the face, and he said that he explicit with his money. How much money are you putting on fantasy football for you to go into the outfield and go out of your way during batting practice to slap an opposing player over fantasy football? I really need to know how much money you're putting on fantasy football for that to happen while you're at work. It's just crazy to me, Andrew. I don't know. Am I surprised that this is something that Tommy Pham did? Absolutely not. He wanted to start beef with Luke Voigt over a slide in April. He said that there was a gym, a boxing ring that he could bring Luke Voigt to and box him. Just ridiculous. Just ridiculous over a slide. Tommy Pham, it's just, I don't know what's going on. It was so out of pocket. It was so unnecessary. JOC handled it as JOC does. He's just kind of a beast. Love JOC Pederson, and just kind of brushing off the shoulders, like excuse me, brushing off the shoulders, nothing too crazy. Just slapped me in the face over something stupid, and then we move on. Tommy Pham, like you said, Andrew, he'll take 3 games off, scratch from the lineup that day as well. It's a weird thing to happen in baseball.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Weird.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Like, the funniest part about it all is Tommy Pham, he's on the Reds now. This happened when he was on the Padres. It's not. Yeah, you're not even your own team anymore.
Yeah, he said something disrespectful about the Padres. It's just like,
you're not on the Padres.
They don't employ you anymore. Like, what are you doing, man? But whatever. That was really weird. But
one of the weirdest happened. I've seen.
Yeah, it's part of baseball. But we're gonna